Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Laura, and if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. Before we get started, do you like my earrings? These were a gift from my sister for Christmas, and she claims to watch my videos, but we shall see, right? All right. Now, this video was prompted by a discussion that I had with a lovely young woman I met at the hostel I was staying in Portugal. And she's in her 20s. Shout out to Lulu if you're watching. And I'm in my 50s. And we had a very interesting conversation about how society treats you differently when you're in your 50s. I'm curious, are you attached to your makeup, your Botox treatments, your nail polish? I'm just curious, do you feel that's something you must have or something you want to do? Anyway, I talk about it in this video, and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. All right, let's get into it. Today, we're going to talk about aging and beauty. As you can see, I just stepped out of the shower. I am au naturel. I do not have on a stitch of makeup. My face is freshly washed. And I'm wondering, are you okay going around about your day, running your errands with no makeup? Are you okay with not getting your nails done? Are you okay with gray hair coming in? Let's talk about it. Quite frankly, I'm shocked that I'm even doing this video looking like this because I'm sick. Now, I already have dark circles due to heredity. My father had them, my cousins have them, my sisters. So, you know, that's just kind of how it is. But on top of that, I haven't been sleeping. And on top of that, I'm sick. So I have like the triple trifecta dark circle thing going on. And I'm still on camera. How about that? But I'm wondering, how comfortable are you just waking up and going out about your day without prepping all the things that people prep before they leave the house? Now, I'm specifically talking about women over 50, because unfortunately, in America, well, around the world, in most places, I haven't been everywhere, but in most places, the value of a woman goes down pretty much after childbearing years. It doesn't really go down, let's be clear. People are people have so much more going on than whether or not they can bear children or whether or not they're beautiful. But what I'm saying is, unfortunately, society, or maybe I should say men, the patriarchy, do not value older women. And so there's this obsession with trying to look beautiful, to look young, to stay fit. And it's going against nature, right? Your metabolism is going to change. You are going to gain weight. Your skin is going to change. It's been looking towards the sun for 50, 60 years. It's not going to look like a newborn baby's skin. And of course, your hair is going to lose melanin and it's going to start to go gray. Now, I of course am not only do I have issues with dark circles, but I also have hyperpigmentation. So I have melasma, and you can see it's on both cheeks. It tends to be symmetrical when you get it. And I have a little bit on my lips. And so for me, it's like dark circles, melasma, I have a lot going on. Thankfully, I don't also break out because I have dry skin. But I have skin issues. And personally, I feel more comfortable when they're covered up. But I've been working really hard on just embracing who I am and not putting so much emphasis on the exterior. Gray hair though, I have to admit, I do get my hair colored. I personally feel much more confident, and I do present a lot younger when my hair isn't showing gray. Now again, this is definitely not for everybody. I think there are loads of women that look beautiful with gray hair, and I think a lot, for me, in my opinion, a lot has to do with their skin. If their skin is still looking great, they can rock the gray hair. Once the skin starts to age and sag and get, discoloration and you're gray, together, I think that combination ages you. In addition to that is weight gain. You don't see a lot of overweight children, right? People tend to gain weight as they mature, as they get older as their metabolism changes. So I think that if you are overweight and you have gray hair and your skin is showing signs of age, then you look like an older person. But what's the problem with that? And nails, we'll get to nails too. But what is the problem with that? Well, you're being judged, right? You're being judged in society. My challenge, ladies, is to buck up against that system, to buck up against that understanding that we have to look beautiful at all times. It's exhausting, it's expensive, it erodes your self-esteem. Am I right? And let's talk about nails. I did just get my nails done, but I'm on vacation, so I'm not someone that typically gets her nails done, mostly because of cost. I love getting my nails done. Not only is it relaxing and it's kind of like a self-care thing, but I just think they look beautiful. I like to have my nails done. A lot of this is about being feminine, makeup, skincare, nail care. It's fun, it's relaxing, right? But how much more relaxing would it be if you didn't have to do any of that? Remember when you were a child? Remember when you were 7 years old and you're getting up on a Saturday morning and you just jump up and you go watch your cartoons and then you get dressed and you go out to play? So much easier. You may have had to get your hair done. That's true. A lot of young children can't do their hair, but you're not worrying about your nails, you're not worrying about makeup, you're not worrying about your clothes necessarily. And it was so freeing. It was so freeing. But I'm wondering if you're watching from another country, because I'm speaking from an American perspective. If you're watching from another country, why, or first of all, do you color your hair? Do you wear makeup? Do you do your nails? Are you concerned about your weight? Are you trying to dress a certain way? Which one of those are important in your culture? And why are you doing them? A lot of women will just say, well, it makes me feel better, it makes me feel good. And there's a lot of truth to that, of course. Personally, it makes me feel good to have kind of a pretty color on my nails. It's fun. But the gray hair, it looks better on other people, but if everyone just let their hair go gray, I wouldn't think about it. It would just be part of the aging process, and everyone embraced it. And if there were no hair colors, I would just deal with it. I probably wouldn't even think about it, is what I'm saying. It wouldn't even come into my mind, right? So if you're from another culture, another country, I'm really curious, which one of those things is important to you? Are they all important to you? And why are they important to you? Are you feeling judged when you go out if you don't present in society a certain way? And I'm curious, this is for everybody, including my American watchers, at what age did these things start to matter to you? Now, I'm thinking about teenagers nowadays, and I see loads of teenagers with makeup on. But I personally didn't wear makeup until, gosh, my 20s. I really didn't wear, and that was basic lipstick, basically. A little bit of lipstick, maybe a little bit of mascara. That's it. And I was kind of like a natural, I just kind of went with a natural look. But my daughter started being very obsessed with makeup very young. And a lot of her classmates started wearing makeup in middle school. And I don't think that that's necessary. I don't think even high school students need to be wearing makeup. Students in general, you don't need to be wearing makeup. You need to be wearing makeup. You need to be hitting the books, right? But at what age did you start wearing makeup? And also, at what age did you start paying to get your hair professionally done? It's another question. I think I was in 8th grade the first time I went to get my hair professionally done. What age did you start getting your hair professionally done? What age did you start coloring your hair? And are you going to let the gray grow in? If you've been coloring your hair for years, for the last 10 or 15 years, and now you're thinking, I don't want to spend money on that anymore, and my gray hair is beautiful, what age did you decide to let your gray come back? But also, I want to challenge each and every one of us to try to go a day, not even a day, I think we all go a day without wearing makeup, right? Let's see if we can go a week without wearing makeup? It doesn't have to be starting tomorrow. I'm on vacation, so, and I'm on social media. So generally I like to look my best. My best. Is it my best, or is it somebody else telling me it's my best? It's a question, right? But I want to challenge you to go a full week without any makeup. Do you think you could do that? And if you are not a makeup wearer, why not? I just have so many questions. Do you not wear it because it's expensive, because you don't feel like being hassled by putting on makeup? Is it because you don't know how to put on makeup? Is it because you were never a makeup wearer? That's just not something that's important to you. Or do you think you're naturally beautiful and you don't need it? Or does your spouse or your friends or your community, do people value a fresh-faced look? I'm just so curious. I know I have some viewers from around the world, and I'd be really interested if you could put in the comments some of the answers to these questions. I'm really curious. But the challenge is kind of your own challenge. Do you want to challenge yourself to go a month without doing your nails, or a week without wearing makeup? Or maybe do you want to try to let your gray come in? I don't know. I find that when I start a new job, I'm very intentional on covering my skin. And then at some point when I feel more comfortable with people there, I decide I'm just gonna go in fresh-faced. And sometimes people that have known me a long time will say, oh my gosh, Laura, what happened to you? What happened to your skin? Or girl, aren't you getting any sleep? Because if I don't put effort into coming across with clear skin, people are always talking about it. They are. And does that erode your self-esteem? Does it make you feel less than? Please let me know in the comments. Tell me the answers to some of these questions. Anything about hair, makeup, skincare, nails, weight, fashion, if you are a woman over 50. If you're under 50 and these things are important to you, share that as well. But I'm just really curious, do you feel as a woman over 50 the pressure to do these things? Do you feel the pressure? Do you succumb to the pressure? And why? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Stay beautiful. Please let me know your thoughts about this video. And also, I know we have barely scratched the surface. There is so much more to discuss. Do you have other ideas for future videos? And also, would you be interested in doing a live with me where you can come on and give me your thoughts on this topic? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.